A proposal before the Kansas Senate would allow liquor store owners to let customers taste some products before buying them. The Topeka Capital Journal reports that the state in August said samplings couldn't be held in or near the stores, but some Kansas lawmakers have said they don't see many problems with allowing tastings in the stores. And do you know the right way to open and pour a bottle of wine? Since we're on the topic anyway, I didn't actually know there was a process to doing it. But apparently, according to wine etiquette, there is. I always figure you just kind of open and pour. But Dennis Kreps is the owner of Quintessential Wines, and he joins us now to give us a little lesson on wine etiquette. And I will tell you, this is pure torture. Standing here with 5 glasses of wine, beautiful glasses, standing here in front of me. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we have several different kinds here. We've got 2 whites, 2 reds, and a sparkling. So tell us a little bit first. You notice that the glasses are different for the different types of wine. And the glasses have a lot to do with the sensation that you'll have when you drink it.
It does. When it comes to white wines, you usually want something with a little bit tighter of a bowl that'll really force the wine onto a specific places in your palate so you can enjoy the fruit flavors that you would see in a white wine versus a red. Reds tend to be a little bit more aromatic, so with aromatics you want a little bigger bowl, and then again the wine will funnel the fruit into certain places on your palate to really make you really help you enjoy that wine.
Now, you always see, you know, wine tasters, they swish the wine around the glass and then they stick their nose in it. You see the movies where they talk about wine tasting and they talk about doing that. What is the purpose of, you know, really smelling the wine before you drink it? Is there a purpose there?
It's, you know, sometimes there's a little bit too much pomp and circumstance in my mind put into wine, but yes, a big piece of what you enjoy the wine is the nose. So being able to swirl it allows it to aerate, get oxygen into the wine so you can better smell those aromas, and then you can, you know, 80–90% of what you taste actually is what you smell. So that's a real big piece of it.
Okay, so then let's talk about pairings. I've always heard whites with chicken, fish, reds with beef. Is there a specific rule there as far as pairing your wine with your food?
Very simply put, that's the easy way. It's whites, you know, white meat with whites is great in white sauces, reds with red meats and red sauces. The one thing I truly believe, though, if you love white wine and you want a piece of red meat, drink white wine and have a piece of red meat. Don't be intimidated by it. If you're out in a restaurant, if you're out at Kansas City Restaurant Week next week and you want a steak, talk to the servers, ask them to recommend wines. It's most of the time their passion, and don't be intimidated by it. Wine is just another food product. It should be an everyday drink, and it's fun.
And really taking all these lessons that we're learning here today, Restaurant Week, which of course kicks off on Friday, 125 restaurants on both sides of the state line participating in this. And it'd be a great time to maybe try out, you know, some wines to go with the different dishes out there, try some new restaurants, and then get some great pairings.
Yeah, they're all going to have feature menus. You mentioned 125 restaurants. It benefits the Harvesters program. You know, but most importantly, they're filling up quickly. It's a great time to taste the incredible cuisine that we have in Kansas City, but they're starting to book quick. So if you want to get reservations, make them pretty soon.
Absolutely.
I know some of the restaurants are full.
It's like January 20th through the 29th.
Correct.
Correct. All right. Well, thank you so much for this lesson, and thank you so much for bringing in these wines. Hopefully you can take your lessons here and try them out at some of the great restaurants that we have here in our Kansas City area during Restaurant Week. Thank you so much, Dennis, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.